Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of 2025 True Crime Tarot. I've got the amazing investigation deck on the table as usual, and this one is actually a request, and it's followed on from my last one on a liar. Now, I call her a liar. Many people in my country call her a liar, but apparently it is a Leo, so forgive me for my accent, and I will also make a previous disclaimer again for my accent because this one is TLC's Left Eye in Lisa Lopes. Now, I would say Lopez, but it's spelt Lopes. So, again, we'll just say Left Eye or just Lisa, okay? It doesn't affect the cards. The pronunciation does not affect the cards at all, if that's what people are worried about. So, after that disclaimer, cards. Left Eye Lisa. Now, to me, Left Eye wasn't a very nice name, and I remember when it was advertised because TLC were popular over here at the time. Well, they made it. Let's put it this way: they made it more so in the nightclubs and dances and whatever at the time. Now, I just thought Left Eye wasn't very nice name, but apparently it had something to do with some music Mongol or whatever. So yeah, sure, whatever. Again, if you just go with the flow and you're going to get the fame that you're seeking, or well, what are you going to do? So in the meantime, she did become very, very popular. Allegedly, she came from an abusive family. But as she got a bit older, now I do believe that at the time of her passing that she was in the middle, or she was doing something. Heroin, yes. Okay, she was doing something to do with some sort of documentary on her life or something, and it's like, well, she was only like 30, right? So, there was plenty of life left, but a horrible car accident. And the request was brought from a few people, but there's definitely something in the, oh dear, these cards want to talk. There's definitely something, as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to, the music industry. So again, the Hierophant, this is twice now. The Hierophant, that's an upper thing, it's some sort of cult. It would be the music industry themselves. You've got aggressive attack. Well, that's pretty and you've got the Chariot. These cards want to be read, so I'm going to put them there, and I am going to cut it, and we're going to get started. All right, so far the Chariot, so you've got two tarot coming through for 2025, and they want to have a voice already. So as I said with the Hierophant, it because these cards are not read reverse, you could see this as a cult. The way that the music industry, especially the hip-hop music industry, is being portrayed now, I would say it's a cult, some sort of cult. You've also got this aggressive attack, and you've got a lion there. You've got someone that's, royalty. So will this do to her royalties? Was there some sort of an attack on her royalties? Was she not getting paid how she was supposed to have been, literally entertainment purposes only? You've also got the Chariot here, vehicle or moved. Well, yeah. And Chariot is something about breaking through the barriers, speaking your truth, cutting through all the red tape, and basically, making a break for it, literally. So you've got to wonder. I haven't seen that documentary, but I just have to wonder if, like other people that were writing books and other people that were doing documentaries, And things have happened, they've got pneumonia, or they've, had an accident. Um, Aliyah and Lisa Left Eye, they were close, they were friends. There's lots of pictures out there. And of course, this is also around Tupac and Biggie's time as well. So, what can I say? We've got Wrong Direction coming now. And you've got magician, a dark ritual. Now, this is what's scary. These are the kind of things that I really, really don't like to see when I'm coming into the music industry, and what I've heard and what I've read and what I've seen and things that I can't say on YouTube. It's really, really scary. I do believe there's a lot of dark magic that's happening around in the hip hop industry. It would not surprise me in the least if she had to take a wrong direction, or she took a wrong direction when it comes to the accident. It doesn't take much, even back then, it doesn't take much to know where the person is and then, drive a truck, right? Allegedly entertainment purposes only. And I do believe that she swerved to miss a truck, and then she had to swerve to miss a car, and then the rest is history. I do believe that just maybe something to do with taking that wrong direction has a lot to do with that as well. But let's just keep going. You've got a fight, connected, argument, expose secrets, and stage set up and framed. Well, I'm really, really sorry, but it doesn't appear that this car accident allegedly was an accident for all intents and purposes, because there was going to be some sort of exposed secrets come out. This is what I feared, especially when it comes to the chariot, when it comes to speaking the truth. And again, we're seeing rinse and repeat. Someone's actually doing a video, someone's doing a tell-all book, someone's doing a docu-series, and they're lucky if they make it, right? Allegedly. It's just really, really scary. There was some sort of an aggressive attack, and there was a fight, conflict, argument. I do believe that she may have had some sort of issues later on in life. Yeah, I mean, that pretty much speaks for itself, but it is still, again, based on the music industry, because the Hierophant is the first one that has come up and it's come up twice, so it wanted to be played. It wanted to be told. Crime of opportunity, world, another tarot. Tarot really, really wants to get the truth out here. End of the situation, all buried. And that's exactly what had happened. What she was planning to do, what she was going to tell, what was going to happen, what kind of secret she was going to expose. Well, sadly, this car accident was a crime of opportunity. And it's actually leading to all the conflict and the aggressive, and it's on the Hierophant side, on the music industry side, allegedly entertainment purposes only. I was wondering if this next card was going to come out, and that's the poisoned card, illicit substances. I do believe that she did have some sort of problem, allegedly, but at the time, it's all too easy to, well, let's just say at the time, we've seen pictures of Diddy and having things in his hands, right? When he was hugging Kate Moss and whatever. Pretty easy to, put something in someone's drink, right? Especially if they do have problems or are recovering. You've got Empress, Mother Figure, and Empathy. Now, this Empress again is the tarot card. This is the Mother Figure. I'm not too sure if she was looking up to someone in the industry, if she saw them as her mentor. Have never followed the hip hop industry up until what's just happened, the beginning of last year with PD. So it would be interesting to learn who she looked up to. It would be very, very interesting to learn. If you know, please put that in the comments below. All right, maybe it was her way in. Suspicious activity, rumors behind your back, running out of time, evidence or statement, and digital footage. Very interesting, especially with the digital footage. So someone knows something and someone has actually something, probably to do with the conflict and the fights and the arguments and the aggressive attack. It would probably be in someone's office. Now, if we are to believe, well, I do believe that PD recorded everything. Everything was completely wired wherever he was. If he was mobile, and be at least 2 or 3 people with mobile phones. There were mobile phones around that time. It wasn't probably so obvious at that time when she passed, but they were around, and people definitely did, take a lot of footage then. So someone somewhere knows something about it. There were rumors behind her back, and there was definitely suspicious activity. Again, it's coming off from the Empress, so not too sure. Like I said, her mentor. It could be someone that she trusted. It was someone that was very, very creative as well, which means that she possibly helped her, like I said, into the industry. There's evidence around as well, and I do believe that it was her time, especially with the world coming through on the third line. It was her time. What can I say? With the rumours and running out of time. But whatever is on, maybe it's from that. Maybe there's footage that's been cut, and there's tapes, locked away somewhere, that she started to say something. She was going to expose secrets, allegedly entertainment purposes only. She wanted her truth to come out with a chariot. So I think we have, there we go. I think we not only do we have, poisoned, we've now got the substance abuse, the alcohol. Right, we have got it. So this is cards verifying that I think something happened. Something happened. She probably shouldn't have been driving, right? And the condition, according to the card, she probably shouldn't have been driving. Her life was imbalanced. Absolutely. Another tarot card come through with Temperance. Her life was imbalanced. She was deeply involved in something, and there's some sort of evidence left. There may have been some note, or someone who knew something has been paid out here with ransom or note left, and this one here is tied or restraint. So I would say she wanted to get away, but she was bound possibly by a contract. She couldn't escape the hierophant, the music industry, not for the want of wanting to, but possibly tied into some really nasty contract. I do believe that royalties have come up from the aggressive attack. She probably wasn't getting paid as much. We've gone through, even with Prince, saying things like that. Michael Jackson as well, and saying that this is pretty shocking. What has happened in the, well, let's go with the hip hop industry anyway. But of course, Prince was talking about Warner Brothers or Sony. Now, I'm not too sure what music label she was with. I'm pretty sure that, being hip hop, she would have been with Death Row, which is Suge Knight, and probably, what can I say, Clive himself, Arista, which technically is goes down the line of PD. So you really didn't have much of a choice. I mean, Death row was probably going to be the better of the two, maybe, allegedly, entertainment purposes only, from what we know now, with, the resurrection, or not the resurrection, but the invention of bad boys. It's interesting to learn. Doesn't matter if it's a plane crash, someone put on board a plane that she wasn't aware of her circumstances at the time, and that was going back from a previous reading to this one. The card's similar again, probably was speaking out, wanted to speak out. There is some sort of dark ritual happening in the hip-hop industry. Tarot themselves have confirmed this, coming through on their side. When it comes to Oracle, it just explains that there's, lots of substance abuse, there's lots of poisoning. Sadly, her time was running out, and it's just so soon. Not much more I can say about that. All right. So again, please let me know what you think in the comments, and if you have any idea who the Empress may be, who introduced her, who was her mentor, a female, some sort of mother figure, that'd be really, really good, because I don't do a lot of research. I let the cards come out and show me and tell me what they see. Okay, so please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you again next week for another episode on True Crime Tarot. Bye.